Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Combat Zone. We got a very special guest in here today. He is the former Bellator Featherweight champion. It's AJ, the mercenary McKee. AJ, fight camp is going well, I assume. How have you been?
Oh man, another day in paradise. I can't complain. Just taking it day by day, getting in shape, getting ready for this battle, and yeah, that's the name of the game.
Walk me through this opponent, Ahmed Magomedov, 11-1 overall. Is this the name that you wanted to bounce back?
Um, I don't think it really matters the name of who it is. It's just more of getting back in there, getting down to 145 pounds, and really just showing everybody again that I'm the baddest 145 pounder walking the planet. So.
What has that transition been like to get back to 145 versus 155? Has there been any challenges or complications with that?
No, not really. Just no more chicken parmesans and blueberry banana pancakes every day after practice.
Hey,
So,
after July 19th, you can have everything you want, you know?
oh man, I got a list of places I'm going to as soon as this weight cut's over. So, definitely, you know what I mean. Getting to 145 pounds is it's a bit more discipline. It takes just a little bit more discipline. You know what I mean. I got to be on top of my diet. I can't eat whatever I want. It's just little things like that. So, yeah, overall, I would say it just makes me a more hungrier, meaner person getting to 145 pounds.
Yeah, take it all out on Ahmed. What does he present to you in the cage? When you break him down, where does Ahmed Magomedov fall short?
Well, he's a strong opponent. You know what I mean. Anyone coming out of that Khabib camp, you know they've got the wrestling. You know they're gonna leave it all in there. They're not gonna stop and they're gonna grind. So, I think stylistically, I'm just a bad matchup for anyone.
Yeah. When you
And at
think about
145 pounds, it's I don't care who it is, honestly.
that's where the bread's buttered for AJ McKee.
Yeah, 145 is, you know what I mean? Moving up to 155 pounds, I just wanted to show that my skill set is able to withhold me in that division as well. And I wanted to be a two division champion. So I fell a little short, you know what I mean? Mild setback for the major comeback. And here we are, you know what I mean? Coming back down 145 pounds. And I'm just looking to show everybody once again who the baddest 145 pounder is.
What is the significance of competing on the first PFL Africa card? How does that connect with you?
I think it's awesome. You know, I've been able to touch continents that not only I've never been to, but the mixed martial arts industry hasn't been to either. So being a part of these one-off big shows, you know, being the first to do things, it's awesome. I'm very happy and proud to be a part of it and be able to be the first to do things like that. You know, having a Middle Eastern background, I've been able to go to the Middle East, fight there, and you know, having an African background, now I'm able to go there and see that culture as well. And I think that's just the awesome part about it. You know what I mean? I get to see different lifestyles, different cultures, and get to kind of soak it all in, but while getting paid to do what I love and also show everyone my skill set.
Bona fide globe trotter. I'm curious, the dream is still very much alive for two division champion. But I'm curious when you look at the PFL, is that going to be against the Pinedo Movlid Kabalayev winner? I mean, who would maybe you want next after this to get to that belt as quickly as possible?
Um, I don't know. I'm not quite sure. You got Pineda, you got the other Russian out of Khabib's camp as well.
Mhm.
I believe he won it last year. So there's some big names, you know, maybe those two fight, maybe I fight one of them, maybe you know, I'm not quite sure what'll happen. Um, I'm the mercenary, man. They call me with a name and I go do my job, take that person out, you know.
I love it.
That's the name of my game.
Now, we've seen recently Aaron Pico cross over to the UFC waters, Patricio Pitbull making his debut against Yair Rodriguez. Is there ever a thought or anything about following different promotions, or is it PFL for the foreseeable future?
PFL's my home. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
That's where my contract is. That's what I've signed my business agreement to. This is my job, you know. So I watch all the other fights. I like to scout other talents. I watch ONE FC, you know, I watch UFC. I watch it all. You gotta when you see yourself at the top of the food chain, you're gonna watch all aspects. But for me, I'm focused on PFL. You know what I mean? That's where my competition is, and that's where I'm at.
What did you make of Pitbull's UFC debut on that topic?
Um, he just he looked he looked a bit dry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think styles make fights. Styles make fights, and Yair's got a very similar style to mine. So that fight went just how our second fight went. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's that's all I got to say on that
Not much, not much. No,
one.
totally fair. When you think about the mercenary fan base and the people out there that are really looking forward to your fight on July 19th, what is the standout thing that you're looking to display to that audience?
Um, just the mercenary, man. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
We go in there, we get the job done by any means. You know, even on our worst days, we're still in there fighting and we're leaving it all in there. So yeah, July 19th, it's not gonna be an easy fight, but I'm looking forward to making it look easy.
I love it. AJ McKee, thank you so much for the time, sir. Best of luck with the rest of camp, and I can't wait to see you fight on July 19th.
Appreciate it, man. Peace and blessings. Have a good one.